Hello, and welcome to Grug Gaming, and welcome back to our Let's Play of Ultima 7, The Black Gate. In our last episode, we had arrived here in Moonglow, and we were talking to the locals, who are just chatty Cathys. They love to talk about each other, so we're going to continue on. We had already checked out all of these buildings, and so we're going to start heading north up to these buildings. So let's get traveling. To the north. I guess we'll go off to the east here first, which looks like I think is the observatory based on the map we have in the clue book here. Ooh, maybe we could run. Maybe, just a little. Oh, look at that sword the Avatar has. It doesn't say evil, it just says awesome. Hey, look. It's weird. Look, we live in a modern time. But it's weird that this walkway is not like straight cut off. Like, who makes a walkway and then just kind of gives up halfway through doing the road? That just seems like someone gave up. Oh, wow! Oh, this place is cool. I love the dolphin. I like the goose. I like the owl. Not so big on the naga. If it's a mermaid, I'm okay. If it's a naga, not so cool. We got some statues. Whoa, this is a big place. Okay. First floor is what we'll do first. What time is it in the world? Because if it's almost nighttime, we might want to come back. It's 4:50. That'll be fine. People will be about. Golden sextant. Ooh, what's this? A kite. A green cheese. Don't eat the green cheese. You see a scholarly-looking man with a friendly expression. What's your name? Why, thou mayest call me Brian. What's your job? I am the head of the observatory here in Moonglow, he says proudly. This is where the telescope is kept. The telescope? I have it upstairs, of course. Thou art welcome to use it as often as thou wishest. In fact, I also have an orrery, shouldst thou desire to see that as well. Moonglow. Why, I love living here in Moonglow. I very much like the people here. The orrery? The orrery? Why, 'tis a model of all the planets in our solar system, including the 2 moons of Britannia. The orrery moves to match the actual current orbits of our real system. I am very excited, for shortly a very rare event will occur. What event? Thou art referring to what we in the business call the astronomical alignment. The planets and the moons will all line up perfectly, something that happens only once every 800 years. And that will allow us to combine the Mystics and the Skeksis back together into their original form. Oh, I'm sorry. Wrong story. Tell me about the people. Hast thou spoken with my twin, Nelson? He heads the Lyceum. Or Elad? And surely thou knowest about the mage, Penumbra? Nope. I do not see him as often as I would like, for we are so heavily involved with our work, he will be easy to recognize shouldst thou see him. For people tell us we look identical. I do not see it, of course, for not only was he born with the brains, but also the handsome face. Elad. Poor Elad. He sometimes joins me at night to view the heavens. He's been trying to leave Moonglow for many years. He likes the island, but is filled with wanderlust. And Penumbra? Thou hast not heard? Why, 200 years ago, she put herself to sleep. Okay. Well, that just was useless. Before thou dost depart, let me show thee a few of my trinkets. Here is my... Okay. The moon. This represents one of the moons that orbits Britannia. He hands the model to you. Taking it, you quickly realize it is made up entirely of green cheese. I carved it myself, he says as you return it to him. The sextant? He hands you a solid gold sextant. This has been passed on to each and every individual who has ever held a position at the observatory here in Moonglow. It is more than 200 years old. He beams as you return it. The kite? He shows you a kite. I made this myself by reading one of the books in my brother's library. Oh, the Lyceum's going to have so many books for us to read. Oh, no. That's going to be crazy. Crystals. This, he says, presenting a collection of crystals that seem to be attached in some indeterminable fashion, is an orrery viewer. It permits one to see mine orrery here from anywhere in Britannia. He seems thoughtful. I know thou cannot stay around here to see the alignment. Wouldst thou like to have this to view mine orrery and better predict the planet's position? Sure! He smiles proudly. I thought thou wouldst. However, there's one problem. I still need one more crystal to completely finish the viewer. If thou wouldst visit the tavern, thou mightst find one of the merchants or travelers there who sometimes provide me with crystals. If thou canst find another crystal, I will be able to give thee the completed viewer. Alright. Before we do anything else, we're just going to go do this. We're just going to go get the crystal from the guy in the bar. How much money do we have? 5,472 Britannian gold pieces. Or as I like to call them, Brit bucks. Or BBs. That's the name we're going to stick with. I like it. Not really. In fact, I'll probably... Ah! Gremlins! They tried to steal a pie from us. Unacceptable. Well, now we know there are gremlins in the woods around Moonglow. Did not expect that. We shall have to watch out in future. Hey, buddy, I need that crystal. Please, my lord, join me for some company. The crystal! Dost thou mean this? He pulls a small, clear, multifaceted gem from a pouch beneath his cloak. I just found this recently. I was hoping to sell it to the Lyceum, but alas, they have no use for it. Dost thou want it preapps? Yes, I will sell it for 20 gold. Done. I thank thee. Look at that. Easiest mission we've ever had. If only all the fetch quests were just that close together. But without the gremlins attacking us and trying to steal our food. Stupid gremlins. Is there one? Ah! Get him! What is... Did we have cheese on us somewhere? I don't know if they actually stole this food from us or if they turned into food when we killed them. That's the most concerning part of this right now. So I don't remember us having a lot of, like, carrots and cake and cheese. But we'll see. Is anybody hungry? No. Everybody's fine. We're all good. We're all good here in this neighborhood. And you even have 2 magic vaults left. Alright. Hey, buddy! I got you a crystal. It was pretty easy. Salutations, my lord. Rion smiles. I have a crystal. Thou hast the crystal? Excellent. He takes the crystal that you got from the adventure and begins attaching it to our reviewer. Shortly, he is finished. Want crystal? Use it well, my lord. He gives the contraption to you. All right, goodbye. Good day, my lord. Thou mayest use mine observatory as often as thou wishest. But now we have something he just gave us. What is this? Ooh. That looks fancy. That's going in the pouch of importance. Look at that. You can see the planets. I have no idea how that works, but we'll check it out here in a bit. What else we got? Whoa. It's a little model of the planets. That's awesome. The Lord British's biography. We've read that. Murder by Mongbat by J. Dial. This extraordinary work depicts an enthralling but far too gory thriller. Chapter after chapter describes innovative and impressive ways to disembowel people and animals. Worrisome. And then there was Karen by Macdo. Within the pages of this are words that relate to the story of how one man's life was changed by a woman, both during their relationship and after. The tale of bittersweet, but both survived to become happier people with better outlooks on their lives. I think we read that before. Ring World. Good to know it's here. The intrinsic complexities of investigating a new species of flora in the land of Britannia. This scientific journal describes with examples the process by which one studies plant life. The book is divided into multiple sections, one for the layman, one for the hobbyist, and one for the learned scholar, and includes a warning about the difficulties of gathering specimens from poisonous swamps. 13 Months in a Year by Uralin. This epic details a long, fierce war between swords and spells in the fictional land called Kerelthra. The story revolves around a family of sorceries. In an attempt to usurp his father's power, the youngest brother forms an evil plot of patricide. It must be stopped by an outside group of sellswords. The Day It Didn't Work. We read that. No One Leaves. The sequel to The Day It Didn't Work. We read that as well. Complete Guide to Britannia Minerals. We've read that. How the West Was. This tome history tracks the geography of Britannia from the early centuries to more recent times. The included maps provide a level of detail never before seen in a work of this nature. In addition, the short chapter on the once important virtues reveals their source from the broader tenets of truth, love, and courage. And finally, Follow the Stars. This is a guidebook for navigation, with most of the pages illustrating various constellations and heavenly bodies. The final sections contain maps useful to any shipmate or captain. Well, that's cool. Maybe we can... Is this just... I don't want to move the door. I want to open the door. I mean, we can just go upstairs here. Oh, you can stand up here and look down on it. That's how I would invent my house. If I was rebuilding it, I would... Is that a door to nowhere? Hold on. Yep, that's a door to nowhere. Check that out in a little bit here. Alright, what else we got? We got... this... Ah, that's the telescope outside. We'll go out there in a minute, folks. Got a bedroom. With a crystal ball. Oh, you naughty, naughty man. Oh, you naughty wizard. Oh, ho, 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 ho. We just learned something bad. Ooh. Peeping Tom wizard over here. Uh-oh, we're stuck. We're stuck. There we go. Can we climb the stairs here? Okay, we have climbed the stairs. What is this? This now that we know about him being a weird... Oh, this tapestry is... What do you think is depicted here? Because it looks naughty to grug. Of course, we have a little bit of music. The map. Bromers. Up is out. Herein is discussed the most current theories on gravity and mass. After years of study and research, the authors finally put the fruits of his labor down in the pages of this tome, which includes his discussion on falling apples. Shoot the moon. Herein can be found the guidebook for Druidic culture. Details on rituals, spells, and the organizational structure fill the rather large number of pages that make up this fine wellspring of knowledge. Combined with The Light Until Dawn. Herein is the short book that discusses both moons of Britannia, Trammel, and Felucia in detail, explaining their orbits, approximate sizes, and expected compositions. In addition, there is a short essay about the possibility of people who live on these moons and how to contact them. The work also includes a short story about a sorceress who discovers a way to change the color of Felucia. After testing her observations, she quickly learns that the changes have little effect on anything or anyone. Well, that's good. Good to know messing with the moons didn't do anything bad. We got a little house. Hey! Oh, I got a plan. I've got a plan, folks. It isn't a door to nowhere. Here's what we're going to do. Oh, down we go. Up here we go. Let's check out the telescope, first of all. Oh, hey, you can move the telescope around. That's cool. So you can just look around. I don't know what we want to look at this point, but that's pretty neat, actually. Oh, it's nighttime, and we're near a clock, and we're hearing it chime, and somehow we're outside. Here is what I saw. We can take grug. Because we have all these spells, now that we're awesome and rich, because we gambled. We didn't use this a lot, because we're still missing a reagent. Maybe we'll have a mage here that sells it, but there should be a spell called telekinesis. Boom! I am the greatest. I'm so good. I've played games and I know what to do. Yep, that last part of that just fell apart. We're just stick with it. Just let it be what it was, people. Let it be. Alright, we better save before we go across here and end up doing something we regret. Because this does look a little bit scary. Oh, this is this orrery thing. Huh. Some kind of mechanism. Some potion-y stuff. Alchemist apparatus. A cauldron. He's got vials here. Laboratory. He's doing something. Doing things back here.
Go away. Go away. Go away.
Ooh. This is kind of cool. I don't know when the Great Conjunction will begin, but this is neat. I like it. And I never noticed this. So, here's the planet Britannia. Oh. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Trammel and Felucia. Some random planets. And the sun. I'm assuming this is supposed to be the sun. So, according to his model, well, who knows? This might be correct. I don't know Britannian physics. According to this, Britannia is at the center of the solar system here. I never knew that. Huh. Well, that's cool. That's pretty neat. Oh, it's getting to be nighttime. We may have to rest until the next day, just so we can actually talk to people, because we are going to head to the Lyceum, it looks like. Actually, we're going to get over here away from the gremlins. We're going to get way over here away from the gremlins. Up this way. And we're going to take a little nappy poo until morning. So it is 8:02. Let's just sleep for 12 hours. Just give it a nice 12-hour nap here in the world. Just here in the street. Again, picking up the bedroll. The most important part of the game. I'm not even worried about darkness because we have the fire sword. We have an always-on torch. Right, we got a little hut over here. Let's check this guy out. Ooh, no one's here. No pornographic tapestries. Some gold nuggets, fellowship, a lockpick. 8 lockpicks. This is the worst. We're actually going to have to put down 100 gold so that we can pick up these lockpicks in case I need them. That just happened. We just paid 100 gold for 8 lockpicks. But we don't care about the rest. Ooh, there's that sparkly dress again. I like that sparkle. It says party time. Nothing like sequins. Is this the Fellowship Hall? This is the Fellowship Hall. The Fellowship music. Is that a bar of gold? That is just a bar of gold, just chilling. I see someone asleep in a bed, and you must be Banana. You see a woman with a very serious look about her. What's your name? She gives you a suspicious look. My name is Malena. What's your job? I am the clerk for the Moonglow branch of the Fellowship. The Fellowship. The Fellowship is a society of spiritual seekers who strive to reach the highest levels of human potential. We espouse neo-realism through the triad of inner strength. In addition, we manage the organization's many festivals and also operate a shelter for the needy. Rankin is the branch head here, and I can answer that questions. You're the clerk. It is my job to keep records during the meetings and to administrate the decisions of this branch. Moonglow itself. This seems to be an appropriate place to start up a branch. There are many good citizens here in Moonglow, such as... I am so busy with my duties that I know very few people. Fiercely the bartender is an outstanding member of the community, as is the farmer. Ptolemec's friend Mors, though shy, is well spoken of. Also, Mors has a brother. She glances off thoughtfully. Or is he Ptolemec's brother? I'm not positive whose brother he is, but I do know that I do not know that much about him. She sniffs. The meetings? We have our meetings at 9 at night, the customary time, after Rankin's lecture. We all discuss the wonderful aspects of our life that have been enhanced by the Fellowship. Good. She appears surprised at this statement. Well, I believe that many of the people are of strong mind and character. They are just the kind of people the Fellowship needs to go out and spread guidance and prosperity throughout Britannia. What kind of guidance? Many of the people lack the discipline required to reach their highest potential. And prosperity? The Fellowship is designed to enrich the lives of everyone who resides in this fair land. Rankin. He is the branch leader here in Moonglow. She glances around cautiously. Thou art traveling through the city, correct? And eventually going to visit another city. Britain, perhaps? She shoots another glance, apparently checking for something. Finally, she leans forward, speaking with a whisper. I am unsure whether Rankin is worthy of his position. I heard him talking to the new member Ptolemec just before Rankin persuaded him to join. He admitted to having doubts about the Fellowship. He told Ptolemec that he thought, perhaps, the Fellowship encouraged its members to be nothing more than sheep, and that those really in charge were charlatans, in it simply for the money. What does thou think about that? She leans back. Oh, triad? Triad is basically 3 principles that, when applied in unison, enable the individual to better reach creativity, satisfaction, and success in life. What principles? 3 principles are strive for unity, trust thy brother and sister, and worthiness precedes reward. We have already heard all this. Essentially, it means cooperation among people, not only desirable means for reaching human potential itself, but also facilitates the entire process. Trust. This tenet illustrates that, as people, we are all the same, and that neither hatred nor fear of one another is productive. In fact, it is destructive. And worthiness. This basically means that individuals should strive to be worthy of that which they want in life. It is often misquoted as thou dost receive what thou dost deserve, but that tends to have negative connotations. Alright, goodbye. Goodbye, Grug. Remember what I have told thee. Huh. A Stranger in a Strange Land? First edition by Robert Heinlein. The struggles of an individual from another planet who finds difficulty assimilating into his new society and culture. Actually, there's a lot more to it than that. If you've never read Stranger in a Strange Land, first of all, if you're still watching these videos in episode 30-something, thanks for watching. Second of all, if you've never read Stranger in a Strange Land, you should go read it. It's an amazing book. Alright. We got the box. We got the normal church layout for the Fellowship. Nothing too fancy. You are Rankin. Wake up. You're not just a sage, you're Rankin. Let's make some noise. Make some noise for Rankin. Rankin, get up. Get up. Get up. Wake up. Oh, if I had an orange... Hey, you know, actually... I want to talk to you. All of our stuff was in the way. This is the only problem with this game. I wish... Oop, that's our potion bag. I wish when you went to go cast a spell that it would... Well, no, because you were trying to cast on an item you carried like a stone. It'd be a bit of a pain. You! Wake up! I wish to talk to you. The man greets you with a pleasant smile. What's your name? Thou mayest call me Rankin, Grug. The Fellowship. The Fellowship is the philosophical group devoted to the teachings of a truly great man named Balin. In the absence of the Avatar, Balin has become a sort of spiritual father to the people of Britannia. Through his speeches and writings, he has changed the lives of many people, including my own. If thou hast a free moment, I'd be quite happy to discuss our philosophy with thee. We'll get to it. Elizabeth and Abraham. What dear people. They were just here in order to give me my training session. I was just appointed branch leader. This is a new branch, thou knowest? Anyway, Elizabeth and Abraham left to travel all the way to the Gargoyle Island, Turfin. Ugh. Well, I guess we're off to Turfin on our journey throughout Britannia. What about her accusations? He begins to look amused. I would not let it worry thee too much, Grug. I am afraid Britannia is a bit too ambitious. I would expect she overheard one of my conversations, speeches, and misunderstood my words. I will have to discuss this with her when I have more time, so I may allay her fears. His eyes wide, as if he is remembering something. I have forgotten. She requested a small vial of liquor from an itinerant merchant who would be passing through Britain. He brought it here a few days ago, and I have not had a chance to give it to her. Wouldst thou be willing to deliver it to her for me, Grug? Sure. Excellent, my friend. I thank thee. He gives you the vial of liquor. All right, we know the philosophy. May the Triad guide thy life. Listen. I think I know where this is going. I think you know where this is going. I think that we're about to murder this lady with poison. But we must forward the plot. So let us do this. How may I be of assistance, Grug? I have some liquor. What's this? She asks, taking the vial from you. She opens it up and sniffs. Very good quality. I wonder why he... She clutches her throat and gasps. You notice a wispy smoke rise from the top of the vial, now spilling out of her hands. Choking, she falls to the ground and dies. What? All she had on was her necklace. Hey, buddy, we need to have a talk. Right now. We need to save. Hey, bro. Rankin smiles. Please tell me how I may be of assistance, Grug. You jest... Britannia. What dost thou want to know about her? The liquor? Yes, I told the merchant. Brought it from Britain. Dost thou give it to her? Yes. What then, he asks, is the problem? She died? She's in the other... He's gonna know. What? Died? How is that possible? It was in the liquor? Yes, I told the merchant, bought it from Britannia. Does thou give it to her? Yes. What's the problem? She died. I don't know. Well, this is truly a tragedy. Please, Grug, I'd prefer to be alone now, if thou wouldst be so kind. You just murdered her. Actually, I wonder. I'm the Avatar, dang it. I am the Avatar. Put her body on the table. I am the Avatar. I will not be made a fool by some man who runs a poison scheme. Resurrect. I'm not high enough level to cast it. Oh, sad. Well, you will stay here as a monument to what happens to people. We could take her with us. I mean, I don't know if her body goes away or not. Oh my goodness, everyone's famished. The whole group starving to death. Alright, I can't believe this. Elizabeth Abraham, they were good, and they're on their way to Turfin. I knew it was gonna happen. Look at this! Look what you did! Feel ashamed! Here, Rankin, from now on... Here, oh, this is your bed over here, Rankin? You know what? From now on, every night, you can remember what you did. Oh... We knew that. I knew that. Oh, I knew it. I knew it. Well, folks, that's where we're going to wrap up this episode of Gaming with Grug. We have no... Don't go against the Fellowship, I guess, or you'll die. I can't... Okay. Well, folks, that's where we're going to wrap up. We're going to have to go talk to Ptolemech about Rankin. In the next episode of Gaming with Grug. Actually, let's do that now. Before I forget, before we get distracted with the Lyceum, let's go talk to Ptolemech real quickly. Is this it? No. One more south. Hey, Ptolemech, we got a problem. That's Q-Bolt. I want Ptolemech. Get thee away! He won't listen. Oh no! Oh no, we've ruined it so he won't listen to us. Well, I hope he never says anything bad about Rankin, or else, he will be no more as well. Wow. I'm tempted to just murder Rankin. Like, to just bring justice upon him. Very tempted. Huh. Well, folks, that's where we'll wrap up. Next episode, we will head down to the Lyceum and see what we can see in that land of learning. Until then, I'm going to say thanks for watching. Please tell your friends. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and as always, we hope to see you soon.